What's wrong with everyone? This is a happy day. It's the start of our future, Charlie. Children.
Yes, sister. We will have such fun.
What's that?
Morning, son.
Why's everyone gone quiet?
Sorry, Jimmy. Today's the day we're doing our surrogacy. And that is our lucky baby's rattle. Grandmom, she said that we couldn't have a baby without it.
So, that's, well, like a mascot.
Yeah. Yeah, just like that. We were a bit embarrassed, though. Seemed a bit silly.
Only as silly as my fish finger I take into exams. Cheaper than a rabbit's foot. You can buy it sometime if you want, but go now.
I think I'm lucky enough.
Yes, well, son, time marches on, time for school, son. This stuff is best left to the adults, you know what I mean?
Don't worry, Jimmy. One day I'll be old enough. Until then, be lucky.
Yep, be lucky, son. Be lucky. Bye.
I love you all stuffy in the morning. And since we've been in separate beds, I've been really missing you. Come on, when you come back to our bed, eh?
What for?
Alex!
Damn it.
Oh, great. Thank you, fantastic. Here I am trying to be all sexy and everything and telling you how much I miss you and... Oh, come on. It's not been that long you've forgotten me.
Of course not, but you do get to wake up with the baby.
No, Alex! Oh, for goodness sake, look, you've got blood on it. This is Junior's christening robe. I was just leaving it there to dry.
This is rather a U-turn, Miss Carlgren. I was under the impression of problems at home were preventing you from taking this job last week.
Nonsense, Mr. Truelove. You perhaps more than anyone know how we delicate women can be once in a while. My home life is like a rock to me. And now that certain distractions are out of the way, there is nothing to hold me back in any of my ambitions, filial, career, or otherwise.
The baby's crying, Mum.
Yeah, I know. Look, do you want eggs or beans?
Do you want to do something?
What? Look, just because we're all vegetarian doesn't mean we can't eat like your dad. All right, I know it's wearing. It's just a baby crying, all right? It's perfectly natural. Well, crying is anyway. What is up with you two, honestly? Come on. You know, a bit of crying shouldn't bring this on. What is it? Is it because of Kate? You really haven't been the same since she's left, have you?
I suppose.
No wonder the baby's crying. There's blood on the christening dress.
Your father just cut himself shaving, all right? Oh, I'm never going to get the stain out. No, maybe I should go talk to Steph, see if we can do this casual, you know?
You're not going to go and talk to Josh?
No, it's just, you know, just trying to sort out the christening. Shh. Hush.
Now, it may have escaped your notice, but in the recent weeks, the book club has gone from strength to strength. The time has come for us to elect a strong leader. Someone who is pure in thought, words, deed, and body. A role like this requires someone who is a virgin. Any objections? Right then, nominations to me by the end of the week. Now, who's going to give us the first reading of the day? Tom, why don't we hear something from you and Frankie?
Ooh, Moby Dick. Sounds well, Perry.
Give it here, Jimmy.
It's Moby Dick. It's about a whale. American, late 19th century, one of the classics.
Don't blind me with science, Tom. I know profanity when I hear it. All offensive language to be removed from all text before the meetings in future. It will only be known as Moby... Looks like my instincts were right about the virgin thing. Only one of us is fit to be the leader. I hope it's not too big a disappointment for you, Frankie.
Blown your cover?
Oh, Josh, sorry,
I came to see Steph, right?
Yeah, I just, well, it's about his big day.
I thought Mr. Wells came to do that again this morning.
Again?
Oh, must be a big thing, right? He's been up here a lot lately. But they're gone now.
so I could pass on a message if you want.
Oh, no, it's okay. I mean, it's really that big a deal. It's just, well, Alex cut himself shaving and it got all over the christening robe, and I just wanted to ask Steph if it was all right if I dressed in something a bit more casual, that's all.
Are you sure that's what you came up here for?
Frankie. Frankie, I hope you're not angry with me.
Angry? Why would I be angry?
I don't know, book club, what Kate said. Moby Dick.
Don't worry about it, Tom. We knew this would happen, didn't we? That's why we made our pact. That you'd see some other girls, remember?
I don't want to see other girls.
What happened between us may have jeopardised my position at book club, and that's not fair, Tom. Now, I understand that you have needs that I simply have no wish to fulfil. That's why I think the first person you should go with is Celeste.
Come now, Lucy. When I have Mr. Truelove and the governors round for my informal inauguration soiree tomorrow eve, I want them to see the lair of a powerful, dynamic deputy headmistress, not a redundant lad pad.
But there's a Sam's clothes.
I don't want you to mention his name in this house or any other. He's dead. Simply.
Don't you miss him anymore?
No.
You can't let him go, Rachel. Not really.
I can.
I don't want to. He's my brother.
And mine, and your nephew too. I know you miss him like I do, Aunt Rachel.
Look, Benjamin and I are your family now. And that is how it's meant to be. I could be moping around, indulging in idle reminiscence of Samuel's glory days, wallowing in bitter black emotion, but I don't. I'm getting on with my life. And you should do likewise. You should be like me.
Begonia, what are you doing?
I could not use the bathroom because your father and my sister are making preparations.
Preparations for what? Oh, I get it. I'm just some stupid virgin who doesn't understand adult stuff. Nice.
You are a virgin?
No, of course not. Well, kind of. Yeah. Sorry.
No, it is okay, Jimmy. I am a virgin too. It is the most precious thing I possess. The one thing that, when stolen, can never be replaced. No man has ever laid hands on my body.
On your body?
I'm sorry, I had to use this as a bath because I felt so dirty. Maybe you are the only one who understands. You are young, like me. You would not like to be burdened with a baby, even if it was your sister's. But how can I explain this to them?
Well, you know, suppose a baby's a big thing. Well, you know, it's a small thing, and then it gets bigger, obviously, and you don't want to lose your figure.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that you upset Della with whatever you did to her, and I think that a phone call would, well, it would be tactful.
Did she send you around here to speak to me?
And her mother, you know, I worry about these things.
I think that your daughter is attracted to me, Miss Doyle. And not being rude, I can't return those sorts of feelings. I mean, she's a nice girl and everything, but she's a bit immature for me. Listen, this isn't a criticism on how you brought her up, but I think she's got a bit of a personal hygiene problem.
Oh, I can't say I've really noticed.
Nothing happened between us last week. And if I was honest, nothing ever will. She just got a bit carried away, you know, how some girls do. And it'd be really, really unfair of me to lead her on.
So, What you're saying is that you're being cruel to be kind, basically.
Yeah. Besides, I prefer blondes to brunettes any day.
Cheeky.
But a lucky baby's rattle. It's not very lucky for her, is it? Begonia's, she's too young to get pregnant.
Begonia knows what she's doing.
Begonia understands how important having a baby is to us.
And nothing is going to come between me and my childish child. You hear me?
We're a tight family unit. Having a nipper sort of, you know, top things off. You can understand that, son.
A tiny baby of own to hold and to feed. Half of you and half of me growing together from a seed of love. Do you have any idea what sort of state you've left Dennis in?
So you're here to drop my stuff off, then?
Don't you get sassy with me, young lady. He at least deserves an explanation, Kate.
I think you're looking after the wrong one of your babies.
Excuse me? Look, Ginny, it's none of your business. It's Dennis I've come here to talk to you about.
Look, I am sorry if Dennis is upset, but I had to break it off with him.
Why? Look, you were getting on all right, weren't you? I mean, all couples have glitches.
Yes, but it wasn't just one tiny little thing. It was a feeling that I didn't trust him. I think he's been seeing somebody else anyway.
Dennis? Oh, don't be so ridiculous. But, you know, even if he was, he wouldn't go on doing it, would he?
I can't help how I feel.
Well, I think you should try harder, young lady, actually.
Congratulations, Rachel. Deputy head of Kingshurst today, headmistress of Harrow tomorrow, eh?
Yes. Well, I felt I needed someone to celebrate with. Children's minds are too full of silly trivialities to appreciate my career aspirations.
Oh, it's a pity Sam isn't here to celebrate with us.
Au contraire, Stephanie. Samuel and alcohol are pernicious relics of a past I am not ashamed to have bid farewell to. Forever.
You don't think Sam's coming back?
I wouldn't be celebrating if he were. And while alcohol the morning after can leave a painful and timely reminder, Samuel's death has left nothing within me but a sheer sense of freedom and gay abandon. It has, no matter what anyone says.
Well, it may have done for you, but I can't seem to manage with the man in my life.
You're thinking about young Joshua.
Oh, Steph. Those upstairs pipes shouldn't give you any more, dear. And, I fixed the plaster work as well. Hi.
You don't say much, do you?
Yeah, sorry. I'm not used to this sort of thing.
Look, I can take a hint, you know. Blind dates aren't really my bag either. But you better say now if you're going to shoot off. Because I don't want to come back from the ladies to find that you've scarpered.
No, it's not that. I was just thinking maybe we should move on to somewhere with a bit more privacy.
Yes, because the megawatt sexual chemistry that's being emitted from that table might get you in trouble if you're not careful.
Tom and I were having a very meaningful conversation as it happens.
I'd watch it if I were you, Tom. This one will say anything she wants to get a date. And she doesn't care how many people she tramples over on the way.
Begonia, prepare yourself.
There you go, girl. That's the only preparation I ever needed.
Try not to worry about that, darling. Just remember what this baby means, yeah?
But I figured, Jimmy, this would be the end of my youth. Only you understand.
Begonia!
I know the reasons. I must be brave, like you, Jimmy.
Wait, stop.
Begonia, we need you now. And bring the, lucky rattle.
See you in the morning. Maybe I will look different.
What was that?
Oh, no. The baby mascot. Oh, I guess this means you, can't have the baby anymore.
Lucy, why are you here on your own? Did you lock yourself out, darling?
It's like when Mum and Dad died. Me and Sam didn't want to go in their room at all because it was
too sad. Now it's like the whole house reminds me that Sam's gone.
Oh. You talked to your Aunt Rachel about this?
She doesn't care about Sam at all. She won't even let me say his name.
Nothing wrong with a tea at home, Lucy. And surely you have enough of a challenge in your own children, without having to resort to interfering with mine.
Is this what you call coping, Rachel? Pretending Sam never existed?
No point in holding on to something that's no longer here.
Well, word to the wise, Rachel. You can't exactly get rid of the past. It always comes back somehow.
Not to me, it doesn't. But perhaps to you it will.
What do you mean?
You'll see soon enough. Now, if you'll excuse us. Come along, Lucy.
It's not my fault I'm not a virgin. It's all Tom.
You mean he forced himself upon you?
Not quite like that, but he did take the initiative. I didn't really know what to do.
He took advantage of you, Frankie, and that's awful. He stole your virginity and your chance of being book club president.
It is kind of upsetting.
He's a monster. I've even got second thoughts of having him there at all. It's disgusting.
Roxy! What are you doing? The stable's pretty much gone.
Oh, I don't need it. I don't want to have the christening anyway.
Well, why not?
Because there's too much that can go wrong. No, Alex, it's a ceremony where we have to give our child an identity, and I just don't know, all right? I don't know what it is.
He's our son.
Well, he's not exactly... All right, you know, we conceived him, he's a product of our relationship, he's ours. Oh, I just don't know what this means anymore.
Steph will be disappointed. Oh, especially after all the time he spent planning it. What are you doing here?
He came to see me.
To tell her that... Well, there's nothing between us. Oh, just like you said, Miss Doyle.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so sorry, baby. I thought it was best, darling, that you should... Well, you should at least know.
The family's fragmenting around her. She doesn't even notice. What sort of environment is that to bring up children in?
Your family's falling apart too, Aunt Rachel. Now Sam's gone, you've noticed, but you won't say so.
Be quiet.
He's unhappy because he needs his sleep.
I know what Benjamin needs, or doesn't need. It's Roxanne Doyle who can't cope as a mother. And she'll get what she deserves for that.
What are you doing?
Just phoning some old friend. Hello? Social services? Yes. I'd like to register a complaint. Yes. Neglect. Against Roxanne Doyle.
You liberated me from this pregnancy premature. You liberated me.
Really?
How can I ever repay you? Maybe because you saved my precious figure and my youth. This is what I owe you.
Well, maybe, yeah. But no, don't you think it's so nice that you're innocent together?
There is one thing better than innocence, Jimmy.
Yeah?
But no, it would be too funny for the two of us to be together and for me to be the mother of your new sister or brother.
What, like, funny, ha ha?
No. I really want you, Jimmy, so much. I want us to share the fruits of our first love. But maybe you need to ask Charlie and my sister if there is room in their plans for us.
Right, yeah, I mean, they'll be fine with that, I'm sure.